and vaccinating, and a lot of the apparently, according to the USDA, a lot of what was being administered to these chickens were actually killing them rather than preventing this bird flu outbreak.
No shit.
We don't want to talk about that. Yeah, so all the way up to February 26th, the USDA was still having the policy of slaughtering chickens related to bird flu outbreaks. And by outbreaks, we mean, you got a couple of chickens in a factory. That was enough to basically send the guillotines out to these farms and just...
How do they kill that many chickens?
Oh, man. I don't know. That's a good question.
How do you
know what,
kill them?
folks? You're looking at us live right here.
Do they send those to
How did
the colonel?
The USDA kill millions of chickens?
And do they just burn them?
What method?
Or do they send them over to Popeyes?
I don't... You know what?
What do they do with the carcasses?
Somebody asked a question about, when you cook the chickens, doesn't that kind of take care of the problem?
I mean, if you cook them till they're done. I cook my chicken done.
When you cook them all the way, doesn't that kind of...
I can't speak for Popeyes, but I can speak for the way my chicken.
Oh, my God.
What?
This is awful, dude. All right, this will get people's attention.
All right.
Let's see, the USDA, in response to outbreaks of highly pathogenic avian influenza. Oh, God.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
God, I'm terrified. I don't want to eat chicken again.
Oh, Lord. Don't tell me
Has overseen the depopulation of millions of chickens to prevent the spread of the virus. Several methods have been employed, depending on the circumstance, flock size, and available routes. This is crazy. All right, this is the first time I've seen this, folks. Ventilation shutdown. This method involves sealing a poultry barn and shutting off the ventilation system, often while increasing the heat inside.
Oh, that is... I would have never expected.
Dude,
that's
this
horrible.
is insane.
That's not cruelty to animals?
The lack of airflow and rising temperatures cause the birds to die from heat stroke or suffocation.
Holy shit. Are you serious?
It's been widely used.
For that.
Okay, so now I'm starting to get a feel, man. They went full Nazi Germany in this application here. This is how you kill. It's been widely used due to its ability to depopulate large flocks quickly. Sometimes millions of birds at a single site. For example, during the 2022 outbreak, ventilation shutdown was used to cull approximately 66 million chickens and turkeys.
Oh, my God.
About 80% of the total birds killed through December 2023. Yeah, there's been groups that are saying it's inhumane. It can take hours.
Oh, yeah.
Man, hey, folks, you're tuning into the Defiance Daily Show. We're learning as we go here. Did y'all know that?
I had no
Ventilation shutdown. Suffocate and give them heat strokes and physically exhaust them.
Unbelievable.
God, I had no idea. Anyway, let's keep going. Carbon dioxide gassing.
Ooh, very...
That's very humane. Toth would approve. Is it filmed? Can we make a sculpture? Can we make a sculpture of VSD shutdowns and carbon gas? That sounds... I could do a performance art just on this critique. This is lovely. In this method, barns are sealed and carbon dioxide is piped into displace oxygen, rendering the birds unconscious before killing them through asphyxiation. It's considered more humane than ventilation shutdown by some experts because it can be quicker and less painful if done correctly. It's less practical for large flocks. Farmers have noticed it's limited to about 100,000 birds per day. That's very inefficient.
Unbelievable.
Only 100,000 per day. I mean,
it's unbelievable.
what is this one? Water-based firefighting foam.
You gotta be kidding me.
This technique involves spraying a foam originally designed for firefighting over birds to cut off their air supply, leading to death by suffocation.
It's just awful.
God, man, this is...
Dude, you know me.
God,
I'm not.
This is the government, man.
That's what exactly.
They think about you when they got this stuff, man. You know they would love to foam your house.
You do have to
conservative
ask.
scumbags. And we'll get to that, right?
Travis,
There has been some insane left-wing lunatics and things that are going on. People are getting SWAT team. Reporters are getting killed. Man, it's getting a little hairy out there. Got to get the humor out of the way because it'll get serious. What were you saying, Mark?
I was just going to ask. A rational thinking person cannot read what you're reading right here and not think in the back of your mind, there's some people in the government, not all of them, but there are some
I know where
people
you're going. Yeah.
that are looking at this going, how can we do some animal experimentation on?
How can we call masses millions at a time? How do we do this? Well, we've done it to humans before. Oh my God. This is insane. Let's go back to this. Yeah, spraying foam, originally designed for firefighting over birds to cut off their air supply, leading to death by suffocation. It's typically used for birds roaming on the ground rather than in cages. So I'm trying not to picture this, but I also am at the same time. So are these the free range chickens? They just come out to a field and just foam the shit out of it until they... It's typically used for birds roaming on the ground rather than cages. In favor for its speed. Look at all these culling techniques. Oh my goodness, Marcus. Tyler Toss approve. You've got it by speed. You got it by mass. You've got it by large flocks that may be running around in warehouses. We've got solutions for everything. Yeah. Killing birds within about a minute. The USDA approved this method in 2006 for mass depopulation during disease outbreaks. Again, another one that's it's less effective for caged birds. When they say less effective, is that like a trial by error? You went and sprayed a bunch of cages and then you're like, oh, a lot of these are still alive. What do we do next? Bring in the carbon dioxide.
The only thing governments have ever been efficient at is genocide and killing things. If you look at
insane.
That's the only thing governments are good at.
Listen to this one. Mobile gas chamber carts. They thought of everything, didn't they?
Well, that's straight out of, you know where that started.
Mobile gas chamber carts?
World War II, the Nazis. That's
Yeah,
how they,
man.
before they constructed the gas
doesn't
chambers.
China have they're not gas chamber carts, but they're sterilization vans. They got the medical equipment if there's overpopulation,
It's the
and
only thing
they
government.
go out there and they nap you,
It's the only thing
throw you in
governments
the
are
back
good
of a van, and then they God, man. Oh man, the world is dynamic. The governments of our world,
Governments, all ours
in
included.
every damn country, folks.
There is no good
Your
government.
country's not special.
No.
It's not special. Your country's not special because of your government. Okay, it's special because of your people, your history, and
Culture.
your culture. Yeah,
That's
culture.
what you look at.
Oh, we got a great culture. Jesus. Smaller batches, workers have used mobile carts that can hold dozens of birds, typically 12 to 50, and administer carbon dioxide and other gases to kill them. This was reported in Colorado during a 2024 outbreak where workers culled birds batch by batch. So you get a decree from the USDA. You've had one chicken out of your flock of 50,000. It's time to cull them. Cull them all. Cull them all. This is insane. Anyway.
Did they just burn? Did they just burn the carcass after that? I mean, what do they do with all the dead birds?
I would imagine they burn. That's
They
what
incinerate, right? I mean, you don't
I'm
just
assuming so,
or just
yeah.
bury them.
Let's ask.
Now I'm really curious.
What do
This is
they
what you
do
call a
with
rabbit hole,
chickens
folks. Because that's a
after
lot.
they
Millions.
kill them?
Millions and millions of chickens.
That's a lot of chickens.
I'm responsible for 7, okay?
Burial on site. In many cases, the carcasses are buried in large pits. So mass
They bury 'em.
graves.
Mass graves, dude.
I can only laugh. This is often due to the simple and quickest options for rural areas with land. So yeah, they